Hey guys, Brainy here, and welcome to a new episode of Tech News, the series on this channel where I keep you up to date on some of the important things that have been happening in the tech industry. I don't have much to talk about here in this video, but what I do have to discuss is still really interesting, so stay tuned and let's get right into the video. The updated modern version of the iconic Nokia 3310 has officially launched in the UK, priced at $49.99 or $65 US. The new 3310 is slightly smaller and ever so slightly more modern. You're not going to be downloading all the latest apps on this device, but it does include a fresh take on the classic Snake game. Inside it is running Nokia's Series 30 Plus software with a 2.4-inch QVGA display, a 2-megapixel camera, and even a micro SD slot. Opera Mini will provide basic web surfing, but the real appeal of this phone is the battery life. HMD, the maker of the new Nokia branded phones, claims the new 3310 will last 41 days on standby with 22 hours of talk time. Asus is finally ready to begin selling its portable USB-C monitor. The Asus Zenscreen MB16AC is a 15.6-inch Full HD display that comes in at just 8mm thick and features a foldable smart case that can act as a stand. Asus's monitor can auto-rotate between landscape and portrait modes, and it comes with a stylus and the USB-A adapter for users without USB-C ports. The Asus Zenscreen is expected to be available in the US in July for $249, but may hit retailers in Europe by the end of the month, according to Tech. DJI's $499 Spark is the company's cheapest and tiniest drone yet. Over the last 6 months, the biggest trend in the drone industry has been shrinking the size of the units to make them more portable and accessible. DJI unveiled its latest aircraft, the Spark, a mini drone that weighs in at less than a single pound, or 0.6 pounds to be exact. But just as it did with the Mavic Pro, the company has managed to squeeze a ton of powerful features into a small package. Along with its form factor, the other thing DJI managed to shrink in this unit was the price. Until now, every new unit the company released has started close to $1,000. The Spark will cost just $499, putting it up against cheaper units from Parrot, Yuneec, and ZeroTech. Spark's camera is supported by a 2-axis gimbal and can capture 1080p video and 12-megapixel still photos. A new feature called Quick Shot lets the drone shoot 1 minute of footage and edit it down to 10 seconds for you to share. The Spark has onboard sensors that allow it to dodge obstacles with the drone's top speed, maxing out at 31 miles per hour. It will be available in 5 colors: Alpine White, Sky Blue, Meadow Green, Lava Red, and Sunrise Yellow. DJI is expected to ship the Spark on June 15th. Sony is discontinuing its mid-range Xperia lines to focus on its flagship smartphones. Changes are on the way to Sony's smartphone lineup. The company is discontinuing its Xperia X and Xperia X compact lines of devices, which it considers premium, standard, or mid-range, Sony announced at its investor conference, according to Xperia blog. Sony has decided to shift its focus to its flagship devices and says it will launch at least 2 new devices that fit into that category before the end of the year under the Xperia name. Given the trend of smartphones and Sony's design prowess, those devices should be something interesting to say the least. But as usual with Sony smartphones, the software will remain the big question. Sony usually unveils its flagship device at IFA in September, so it shouldn't be too long before we see new devices from the company. And that's just about it for today's episode of Tech News. If you liked it, learned anything new, or want more, feel free to subscribe, comment below, and smash that like button down below. Feel free to check out previous videos using the links provided below, as well as links to all my info sources for this video. I know the amount of content in this video was a little bit low, but don't worry, Tech News episodes will be back to normal soon in terms of content, and I'm planning to get more cool stuff out in the future. Thanks for watching, and I will be seeing you in the next one.